Welcome to this video. I'm teacher Ma from Kangaroo Study, and for this video we're going to cover how to choose a school for DSA. Now, for DSA chosen, there are mainly two directions. One direction is for most of the students who do not have a particular strong domains. So for them, they will be choosing schools that are 2 marks higher than the PSLE. But for small number of students who excel in specific areas, they can ignore their PSLE estimated scores and directly selecting the best school in that field. For example, let's say look at the scores. For example, if I currently have an estimate of AL8, and when I choose in the schools, I will choose in the school based on AL6. And from that, I will see a list of schools. And then I will search each school to choose the best school I want. For example, I will consider, is it IP or not IP, IB or A level programs, and distance, and also school types, CCA and so on. And then after we choosing the best school I want, from that school, let's find, is there any domains we can apply for? So what happens if in that school, there's no such domain I can apply for? So in that case, moving on to next school and following down the process and repeating the process. And that can be covered majority of the school, and since we have the data from RI and Huazhong, so let's use their data to make an estimation. For example, Math, Huazhong will be accept 20 to 25 students and 6 students from RI, Raffles. But RI used to also have 20 plus acceptance from Math and Science, but from last year, because RI's policy has been changed, resulting in fewer slots in academic domains and increasing the number of slots in non-academic domains, because it was reflecting the push of diversity educations. And next, that's for the majority of schools, but for some schools, they only accept DSAs. So here we have a list of only 4 schools that can be only applied through the DSA. Here we have NUS High School of Maths and Science, and for these schools, they only have Maths and Science, these 2 domains. And next we have School of the Arts, which is Art School, and School of the Science and Technology, which is also considered as academic school, and Singapore Sports School. So let's consider it one by one, starting from NUS High School. So since NUS has only 2 domains, mathematics and science, so students who are good in math and science should be considering this school. And the good thing about this school is that there is no entry barrier. As long as you can apply for this school, you can take their election test. For example, I haven't joined any of the math competitions, but I still want to join this school. You can try to take the test. And we can see the data here, approximately 2 case applications, and from the second round, only around 400 candidates can pass, and last year, they only accept 180 students. Exactly 180 students. And from the previous year, it used to have 170, but they will have a fixed number of students each year. So that's for the NUS High School, and the admission rate is around 50%. So moving on, we have next school, SOTA, which is School of the Arts. And application is around 1,000 applications, and approximately 220 to 240 students accept. So we also have other considerations. So for example, the acceptance rate is 22% to 24%, and we have other situations. For example, they need some interviews, group activities, and portfolio presentations and such. And if we look at the details, for example, which type they have, we can only tell you that visual arts is around 70 place, and for the others will be filling the rest of the spots. So that's for the Singapore Art School, and we now has the School of Science and Technology. So admission is around 1,000 applications from the MOE website, and around 500 candidates for the second round. And finally, they accept 200 students. So acceptance rate is around 20%. And in the future, 50% of the students may enter in junior college. That's for the future career. And moving on, we have the last school, which is Singapore Sports School. So admission rate in previous years is 100 students admitted through the DSA. And the good things about this one is around 20 students will be qualified for the IB program in the future, and the second will be offer professional training support by nutritionists. Since most of the students entering this school is aiming for the professional games. So that will be really helpful. And on top of this, we have after competitions, students may receive free tuitions and accommodations. Through the day, they may be required to stay on the campus for field practice. And basically, that's it and cover all the schools. So if you want to know more about the PSLE or the DSA information, you can try to scan this QR code because we will be publishing every activity and inside this group. So I will be seeing you soon in our next video.